welcome back to Doki to the couch. First of all,
Doki Doki
and we're playing
couch.
Doki Doki Literature Club. This is part 2
of our finely acted script novel thing.
Yes. So what's happened here? We've made our poem. We met the girls. And we've now made a poem which we have to bring back to the club.
And we worked on that poem together.
And we get to hear all of their poems too.
It's gonna be wonderful.
Our poem is completely nonsensical.
So you got the main cast here. Unfortunately, Carson is working. So
again,
shout out to Carson if you're watching. I love you. Wish you were here, buddy.
Shout out to those of us who have to do 2 roles.
So wait, whoa. That's all of us.
Campbell and Humphrey.
Campbell has the biggest role in the whole show right now.
So Monika.
Hi again, PrinceYuki. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'll keep my word.
Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, PrinceYuki. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
You know, if a girl actually talked to me with that many pauses between, I would be very concerned.
I would be concerned.
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack.
bitch.
She would have been.
Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of this.
Natsuke, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in their club room.
Natsuke finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature!
I knew it.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuke plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. PrinceYuki always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Busy work? Like cooking, cleaning my room.
He's totally stealing her underwear.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy and it's distracting.
How much time does he spend in her
And
room?
you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come you and PrinceYuki can become good friends too?
We can all be good friends here in this classroom together.
Sayori?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
I did?
Wait, Sayori?
Me?
No, not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
Look how awkward she's getting.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What should I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation.
Uh-oh.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place.
Wow, who says that? First of all, in the first place at the end. Like, who doubles up?
So it was
Jon Snow
it was a
does.
nice gesture from you. It's a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
A nervous 16-year-old in adolescence. That's who talks like that.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Wait here.
Well, here. Come on, Alim. Grade 2.
Yuri reaches into
I'm
her,
ad-libbing.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I
Didn't want you to feel left out.
Oh, that's sweet.
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
What?
Just fucking speak of words!
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want.
This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Ooh.
That is few.
This was better though. I liked that.
You're like a baby owl.
Well, you can read it at your own
She
pace.
just let it.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuke is rummaging around in the closet. Ah! I hear Natsuke utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand.
You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monika!
So many
She
books.
never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf.
Manga?
You read manga, right?
Sometimes.
Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands.
How did you know anyway?
I heard you bringing it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean?
I see.
There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
True.
I know that feel.
I get a closer look at the box she's admiring.
Parfait, girls.
It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door.
Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, PrinceYuki. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
So cliche.
In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there.
Oh.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more... Oh, that's you. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable?
I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Eh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me.
I'm sorry.
I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice.
But we noticed.
I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back flipping through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I'm already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there are all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
Well,
Natsuke gives me a little shove.
I just meant that I haven't yet seen your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems to be about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga.
Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's in manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Hahaha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So who am I to judge?
Whoa, look at that picture change.
We read on
Fuck
for
off.
a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point.
So, well, like, I wish I could do silence, just, just... And they could just hear the silence.
Maybe it's the hockey player,
Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up the stories and series I enjoy. You know what I mean. You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, whoa, I pressed a hotkey to save. That's what happened. So we'll do that.
Cool.
I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know, they're the worst kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge you, much less friends who are so into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I just gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like
Story
you.
of my life.
Well, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika was kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, I'm here, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So... Jeez, that's enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah.
I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens! Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Natsuke's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuke, for whom it's a rare experience, I thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone. Are you all ready for today's poems?
Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse?
I'm sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Uh-huh. Natsuke suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Alright.
Oh.
Guess I'll stop here for now.
I close the book and hand it towards Natsuke. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monika just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Eh?
I'm gonna do the English.
Is that really alright?
I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow.
I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it?
Google it.
Alright then.
I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuke and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, so who are we going to read first?
Natsuki's the one.
Well,
that
I want to take the opportunity to always try to go for Monika when available.
Okay.
However, I think Natsuki is going to be the main attempt.
Okay. So
let's
Natsuki
go
first.
Monika first because she's the leader here.
I feel like it's just a wasted option.
I should start with Monika.
Okay.
Like it's like you get like one scene, but you don't get a proper ending.
Shut up and leave it, I don't care!
Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Yeah.
Hi, PrinceYuki. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, PrinceYuki. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier we will all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monika my poem.
I like it, PrinceYuki.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuke would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories with a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. And they might even feel like they're written for kids, but you think about them. They can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
Manga's written for kids too, Monika.
I see. So what you're saying is that Natsuke is kind of like that.
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be kind of a poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Fuck, this is just such a weird story.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
Oh,
yeah. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you.
You think she's into it?
I think she's into it. I think she wants the D.
I think she wants the D.
Everyone else might be a little bit braised towards their own kinds of styles. Or biased. They're a little bit biased towards their own styles. But I'll always help find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write any way anyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I like to sound confident. Ugh. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Ooh, hole in the wall. Hole in wall.
It couldn't have been me. See?
Well, it's her poem. You should
Oh.
leave it in her voice.
No.
No, this is the narrator's job.
Okay. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No. I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out of the sun. But it's too late. My redness. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay.
Creepy
Wow.
as fuck.
So, what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you can call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Oh my god. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany lately. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it kind of comes on strong. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice for the day. Thank you for listening. Well,
Should I?
now
Nice.
Natsuke, for
Yeah,
sure.
Natsuke.
Okay, yeah, then it just tells you who your poem caters towards, so you can just...
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuke rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? What's the point of sharing it in the first place, then? I wrote this when I could have been at home doing other things.
Oh, did I click through?
In fact, remember now how I... Oh, wait. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That was what I had in mind when I was writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that.
I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a lose or a loss that she liked my poem.
In any case, you still want to show me yours, right?
Grr. Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't.
Perfect.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run.
You know
Eagles
what?
can fly. Blah, blah, blah. But that's about
People
it.
can
From now
try.
on, I think we should read it as character because I think
Yeah.
that they cater more.
It totally
So-
does.
Okay, reread as character.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Wow, her poem's awful.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
What?
Bullshit.
Just be honest.
I am.
Bullshit.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems? For people to express themselves? Your writing style makes your message no less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not.
I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuke is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alim, you want to come up? Or Alice?
Oh
Who are we
god,
doing
we have to
next?
do them all.
I guess let's go Alim's.
I don't want
Do Alim's, get it out of the way.
While he's still awake.
to. I'm just gonna pass on purpose.
Do it.
No, too late.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it.
So it's bad, eh?
No! Did I just raise my voice?
Oh my god, you did.
I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and the
Wow,
and
she's
the
shitting on it.
expressiveness are weakened.
You write like shit.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem.
Oh my god, she just dumpstered it.
Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
Shut up. It
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example.
Oh my
and
God.
Trying new things.
She's murdering me.
I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Bitch. Natsuke can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuke.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
Alim, read us your poem.
I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, and if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, Alim.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate the amber glow.
Beneath the amber glow.
Screw you. Fading. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The
Need some
last to
estrogen?
get replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the presence of living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
That's actually a pretty good poem.
I'm sorry to have such
It
terrible
was hard to
handwriting.
read.
It was.
What? I wasn't thinking about that at all.
We
I
were.
was.
But it took you a long time to read.
You're just dumb.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I usually think your handwriting is... I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Very pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I love the poem.
Liked the poem.
I fucking know, I'm ad-libbing.
Even though it was short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, yours sucked. It sucked a lot. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Ooh.
Ooh. She can get some.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Ooh, yeah. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. PrinceYuki, a stupid name.
Really? I must have totally missed the point then.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
Their eyes are just like separated.
Oh God, shut up! Lingering in the vast remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn,
solitude.
putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
That was fucking painfully hilarious.
So
Sayori.
All right, Allison. Allison's time.
This is a good poem, PrinceYuki. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. I'm also kind of the guy who would... Wait. I'm the kind of guy who
Am I the
should
kind
be
of
writing poems in his spare time. Am I the kind of guy that should... Fuck me.
I guess you're right.
I'm ruining Allison's time.
But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, PrinceYuki. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying to do things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, well I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Oh my god, it is you.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you testing me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last thing.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late for school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Ha, yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I look forward to reading it. Phew.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuke. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles, sadly. What's with this language? Alim's not here. Should we have a substitute? We should probably wait.
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuke dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have had asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and PrinceYuki did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style.
Hold on, I must say your Alim is very good.
It is very close to a lead.
Thank you. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And PrinceYuki liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuke suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Yeah. That's not what That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Alim.
Maybe you're just jealous that PrinceYuki appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice any wow, advice more. Holy shit, there's no more words in that one. Are you that full of yourself?
I've been doing it all night.
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh no.
Whoops. Allison?
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as PrinceYuki started showing up.
Natsuke!
Natsuke, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
That was both of you,
Oh,
Alim.
Yeah, Nat and Yuri. We'll do it again. This doesn't involve you!
Bitch.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
PrinceYuki! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true! She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate simple writing as more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, PrinceYuki.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, PrinceYuki?
Oh my god, is it gonna make me pick?
Fucking hell.
Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whom I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be...
Help me say Yuri.
Oh, man.
Or Natsuke if you want, if we're aiming for Natsuke at this point.
Oh my god, this sucks. Because they're both being total bitches.
You've been
Then ask
totally...
Sayori for help.
I would totally what? What words were you about to say?
You would totally backpedal the shit out of that situation in real life.
I would.
Well,
Fuck.
just be glad there's no timer.
Oh, there is. There's a mental timer.
Mental
Check all
timer.
your shit. It's gonna look
Well,
back
I don't,
at
because I don't agree with either of them. I think
Then,
both
then
they're
ask Sayori for help.
Help me, Sayori.
Alright.
Natsuke.
Natsuke glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri.
Yuri.
But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her.
Sayori.
Eh?
Yeah. Everyone's fighting and making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Oh, sorry, I
Prince
totally
Yuki.
skipped something there. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree.
Wow!
It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
Ugh.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place, bitch.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes...
Stop! Natsuke, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuke's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because!
Well,
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same size as always.
Thanks for that clarification.
Thank you.
Big and
Checking.
beautiful.
Sayori.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So this is why Sayori is vice president.
prince.
Oh, shit. They popped Monika.
Yeah,
So,
it gets confusing.
This is why Sayori is vice president.
I whisper to Monika. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not as good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that is kind of embarrassing to me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
Oh.
That makes two of us.
Maybe she's crazy.
You can count on me.
Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot.
But yeah, it does.
Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Yeah, they don't really give me the chance to do it. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Monika?
PrinceYuki, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you've learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
PrinceYuki, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuke. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion is all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, PrinceYuki, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think that seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. And I think that everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Alright, it's poem time.
It's a new
It's
poem.
poem time.
So what are we gonna do?
Okay, so let's what did we learn from the last one? Everyone was kind of saying that we got lost in picking stuff. Let's go.
You want? We can.
Natsuke likes simplicity. Sayori seems to just be all bubbly and happy.
I want
Yuri's
essence.
definitely
Let's
like,
go essence first.
Essence? I think that's a Yuri thing. Yeah.
Which are we aiming? Which one are we
We
aiming?
probably should start to focus on one.
But it doesn't seem like this game really cares, man.
Super-
Well, that's
super
totally what
does in the long
happened.
term.
We got lost
It's,
to those two
it's a-
girls and then they fought.
No, it's not. That's probably part of the story. But the way these games like work is each word probably has a value, and that value probably adds to whichever individual girl's
Perhaps.
expression.
What's our
Like, I
second
think
word?
last time we gave the most to Natsuki and that's why we got to read a book with her.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I think that's really all it kind of adjusts. But let's go.
I think that's part of the storyline. is
Cheer
after
and
that
family
stuff.
would be me,
Think so?
Sayori.
I think calm would be Sayori.
Yeah.
I think-
Cheer feels like a Natsuki.
We
thing
went with
to me.
I think
essence.
headphones would be
skipping.
in that.
What about-
thing.
Skipping too, yeah.
What about? Oh yeah.
Oh, I leaned on it. Whoops.
Okay.
Oh well, we went with skipping. Who was that, anyways?
It was.
It
It
was
was
pink.
Natsuki.
Okay.
Um.
I'll
Playground will be
keep my
Natsuki
mouse over
again.
here so I don't mistakenly do that again. Extraordinary?
Party!
Yeah.
That's gonna be Yuri for sure.
No,
Party?
that extraordinary will be Natsuki. She'll enjoy it. Or is it
yes.
fantasy stuff that falls up there? I don't know.
Just go extraordinary. I'm picking it as a word. Wow, we're all
Oh,
wrong.
wow. Sparkle!
Sparkle.
Oh, wow. Kawaii.
No, you're not just picking them on the fly
That
here.
one would be Natsuki's,
Vibrant?
though.
Vibrant will be Yuri.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Let's go kawaii.
Natsuki.
Trying to lean slightly more towards
Effulgent.
Natsuki.
Clouds.
Clouds.
Puppy.
Puppy.
Wow, she just
Uh,
getting all the points.
You just gotta aim for the cutesy shit.
Starscape we chose last time and that went to Yuri.
Rose, like her hair.
No, that's
No.
it.
Oh,
Like
no.
Sayori's.
Bubbles?
Bubbles. Or parfait.
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 She loves
Parfait will have the
parfaits.
highest value. Yeah.
Bitches love parfaits.
No, because the book was called Parfait.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're all
Anime.
related. Anime.
Scars.
No.
We'll do Doki again.
Yeah.
Boom.
Mouse.
Why not? Okay.
Pink for sure.
Pink.
But hold on, let's see if we can pick up the other word. What's the other one? Kiss, pleasure, peace, summer, determination, blanket, charm, frightening, vitality.
Blanket.
You think blanket?
Blanket will be the cutesy one. Blanket or charm or something like that, yeah.
Let's kiss.
Kiss is too intimate.
Pink is for sure the
Alright, we're
one.
gonna go pink. Boom.
Be careful with the cord.
Unrequited.
Nibble.
Misery. Nibble.
Nibble.
We've had that word before.
Yeah.
Are we just doing Natsuke now?
Yeah.
We're trying to hit Natsuki, so
Bouncy?
Sweet.
sweet would probably be. Well, I have a feeling that might be.
Yeah,
the
she
first.
likes baking.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew it would be the first girl. That's fine.
Kitty. 3 more. Milk.
Yeah, milk.
Together.
No, that would be Sayori.
Oh,
Chocolate.
Candy.
I guess candy. It's getting pretty weird. Cute automatically is her. That's a big point one.
Oh yeah. Alright, another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. So should we cut it here?
Yeah,
For
we're cutting
part
it here.
2, because we've been.
That's
making
part
it
2,
lengthy.
yeah.
Let's save it right there. Boom.
yeah. Let's call this day 2 and be done.
Day 2. Alright, well. Make sure you guys check back next week. See what's gonna happen in part 3 of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm having a great time doing this with you guys.
This is fun.
Having a good
messed up.
time.
It is an interesting
Yes.
endeavor.
Yes, please, if you haven't done it yet, push the subscribe button. Your support is appreciated. And also check out our past library for the last 4 years. We've got almost 200 videos on our channel. It's pretty exciting. We're getting very close to that big 200.
The
that exciting?
200.
200?
Yeah, 200 videos.
We're almost at 200
We're
videos?
almost at 200 videos.
Holy goodness.
Wow.
We've been doing this for a long
that's
time.
pretty something to
Cool,
be
yeah, check
excited
it out.
about. Yeah, sorry, I may not be expressing the enthusiasm, but
No.
we've been doing this for a little while, so it's
Check out
tiring today.
check out our streams as well. We're all
Yes.
over Twitch. We all have links back to Co-op Couch. Find us, support us, love us.
everything in the description below. All right, thank you everyone for watching. Good game.
GG.
GG.